Austin. Where's Austin? Oh, okay. Not sure. All right.
Yo.
Y'all ready to go? We been ready. We ready. Come on. We ready. Hey, once again,
Check.
welcome to the live Fighting League broadcast. This is live, man. This is the Rivalry 2 presser. We have all the media out. We have all the fighters out. Let's hear from the coaches real quick. We have, of course, Ocho, the good Ocho. Go ahead, give him a clap. Give him some claps. Yeah.
How about the crowd give us some claps?
Yeah.
No, we've been working hard here.
And we also have the good Coach Derwin. Can we get some round of applause for that? I just saw one of the ladies pull up in the background. Can we get a round of applause for that?
She said she's cold.
And just in case you're wondering who I am, my name is Kwame Hall. You can check me out at kwamehall.com, the world's most electrifying host. Now, I think we need to go ahead and get into it. So we have red corner. We have the red corner here representing Fort Worth. So if anybody's from okay, we got people from Fort Worth.
They're going to be covered in red by the end of this.
And then, of course, we're going to go to the blue corner, and we have Dallas. Anybody appreciate Dallas? Here we go. Here we go. Triple D. All right. Very nice, very nice. So, coaches, what do you want to say about the athletes that you have on either side before we get started? You want to say anything about your Fort Worth or your Dallas representatives?
I'll go ahead and go first. So, these fighters work their butts off day and night. I'm extremely proud of everybody that fights for this league. Everybody that got their damn medicals done. Thank you guys. That's the first step in becoming a professional. You got to be able to get your medicals done. You got to be able to get your shit done. Those of you that sold tickets, that's the next step. If you want to get paid in this sport, start selling some tickets. Start telling your friends and family, push the fact that you're having a fight. You shouldn't be ashamed of it, right? It shouldn't be something that you're hiding. You work hard for this, so, share that with everybody. And other than that, you guys stress me the fuck out. So, y'all need to grow up a little bit and quit being such babies.
You know what, Ocho? I took that as you were talking to me, and I said, I should let people know, too. So I already went live on mine. Even though we going live, I'm going live on the IG as well. If y'all could just wave to the people that might be tuned in to mine. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, basically what you're saying is they're not amateurs. They're not just doing exhibition. They need to start seeing themselves as a business within themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. If you're doing this, you should want to make a living doing this. You should want to get paid to do it. So you should see yourself as who you want to be, not who you are now. You see yourself, and that's how you become that. Okay. Now, before we got started, my man right here, Roman, I interviewed him at the first Rivalry, right? And he was all sweaty and stuff, so I didn't really recognize him when he came in here. He looking like a pop star or whatever. So is that a part of your marketing thing? Like, are you aware of your image?
Outside of the cage, I would say, I like to look good and fly. But, yeah, I get pretty down and dirty in the gym. So, yeah, appearance isn't a big issue. Is this thing on? There we go.
You just gotta
first
project.
time on the mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a thing. But like we said, we're getting used to it. We're getting, managed up a little bit, getting coached up on how to do the full process, not just inside of the octagon.
Exactly.
All right. So with that being said, I see a man here with a Letterman jacket on the Dallas side. You got that's a Letterman jacket right there. You're looking around. That is a Letterman jacket. Introduce the people to who you are. Like, introduce them. Let them know what that Letterman stand for.
Yeah, my name is Armando Torres, right? Or Torres Armando if you do things backwards.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I am mostly a boxer, right? Living a life in the MMA world. My takedown defense is immaculate. So whoever wants to take me down can take me down. But if you want to stand with me, that's an easy L for you. Whoever
Whoa.
wants to fight me.
Ooh.
And yeah, Armando Torres, remember my name.
What'd you say, Coach? Oh, we were trying to figure out, just in case we didn't have a pamphlet or the people at home don't have a pamphlet. Who is your opponent? Do you know your opponent's name?
My opponent's name, I don't know, but his well, yeah, it doesn't matter really, but his record as an amateur might have a L, might have a loss. I will have a win. You know, what's the word? When you think something and it comes true, manifest. There you go, manifest.
Did you hear anything that he said? Oh, okay, translator, yes.
Oh, I can speak Spanish too if you want me to.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
Okay.
Hold up. En español.
Yeah. See,
Hold on. Let me talk to the people at home. If you're watching at home, this is the time you press the SAP button on your controller.
Sí, me llamo Armando Torres o Torres Armando si son los al revés, como se dice. Sí, yo soy un boxeador. Si me quieren poner en el piso, no vas a poder. Si me pones en el piso, me voy a levantar porque voy a poner esta pelea a boxear. Si tu boxeo está bueno, deberías de ser un boxeador campeón porque así soy de confiante de mi boxeo. Oh, there's a camera right here.
Yeah, perdóname, poquito español.
No,
How do you say, how do you tell him you're going to catch some L's in Spanish? How do you say that? Because that's what you said in English.
I don't know how to say how you're going to catch,
Yeah.
but all I can say is vas a perder esta pelea. Voy a ser muy confiante. Pero sí, va a ser una pelea, no va a ser una pelea limpia. Va a ser pelea y alguien va a estar herido acabando de esta pelea. Y ya sé que es amateur, pero pelea es una pelea para mí. A mí me gusta pelear, a mí no me gusta hacerlo por dinero, pasión. Bueno, a mí nomás me gusta el arte. Das algo. Es como una reacción, pero reacción tengas que hacerlo inteligente.
Mi nombre es Jonathan y pues nomás vengo aquí a...
Oye, sí, me puedes hablar, aquí estoy con huevos.
No, pues no soy acá muy valiente ni nada, pero pues nomás vengo a hacer una pelea bien. Vengo a
Nadie te
pelear
puede
bien.
escuchar. Habla más recio. Con el
No.
pecho.
Que vengo a hacer una pelea bien, limpia, si se puede, y pues vamos a darle para adelante y pues ya al final veremos el resultado, a ver qué sucede. Y pues nada, vengo a hacer mi trabajo nomás, ya.
Okay. All right, we got a translator. We have the translator straight from Cuba.
From Mexico, actually. But anyways, what he said, he wants a clean fight. He comes here to fight and grind. He's very humble, and he wants it to be a good, clean fight, and he's here to scrap as well.
No, pues está bien, si quieres una pelea buena, una pelea limpia, eso es lo que vamos a tener. Nada de malandro, nada de eso. Nomás a mí me gusta pelear y a mí me gusta el arte. Si quieres una pelea limpia, te doy una pelea limpia. Si miro algo, me pegaste bien recio, no, pues al 100, ¿verdad?
No, digo, pues por mi parte va a estar limpia, ya si tú haces lo que tú hagas, pues yo solo vine a hacer mi trabajo por mí, tú te preparaste, yo me preparé, y pues como es la primera, yo voy a hacer mi trabajo y voy a tratar de ganar.
Está bien, así va a ser la pelea.
All right. Clap it up. Not gonna lie, all I was thinking was Bad Bunny. We got some Bad Bunny. We probably can't play that today. But that was great, man. We got a chance to learn Spanish today. Si se puede. Yes, si se puede. Yes, we can. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Do we want to go inside out or outside in, getting to know these guys? All right, so I think I want to go outside in because I believe the main event is the closest to the coaches. So that's pretty much how you would have to wait on tomorrow anyway with the fights. So let's do that. Anybody out here have a question that they want to ask? Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Come on inside. Come inside real quick. You got it? Come on down.
Feel free to make your way closer to the cage. Just
Yeah.
don't get in front of the other cameras. If you got questions,
Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring you the mic. Got a question for Roman.
Yes,
My question
sir.
is for Roman. Ocho started out by saying, you guys need to be professional and grow up, whatever. I understand your opponent didn't make weight. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is
What do you
correct.
think about that? How you feel?
It's a little frustrating. I even told Coach, originally we were supposed to fight at 125, and then Coach, a few days before the fight, he hit me with the news that my opponent wanted to do a catch weight at 135. And excuse my language, but I said, fuck no. And I told him the least I'll go down is 130. And so, yeah, after we weighed in, he made 133, so that was over my limit. I told Ocho I wasn't going to fight anything over 130, but that was before I found out I was going to be the main event. So I put seats and asses for a reason, and that's how I got the main event, and that's an opportunity I can't pass up. So I took the fight for that reason.
So it wasn't only a couple pounds from the original agreement.
It was a lot.
It was 8 pounds.
Basically, yeah. But hey, I'm a fighter. I came to fight. That's that.
Okay.
My opponent didn't show up for the press conference. I don't know where he's at.
Maybe traffic, maybe.
I hope so, man.
Yeah. But no excuses,
Coach D,
right?
what do you have to speak for?
Yeah, no, I want to speak for the guy that he's talking about. It wasn't his fault. It was the coach's fault. It was mine. He originally was going to back out the fight for some other issues, and then I'm the one who called him and said, "Nah, man, let's fight. You did the fight, so you got to do that." And what happened was because of the time, I didn't want him draining that much weight, so I called Ocho and said, "Hey, can we do it 135?" And then he said, "Well, I'll ask." And then credit to them, he said 130 as a catch weight. And my guy didn't know that because it slipped my mind to tell him. So that wasn't on my fighter. That wasn't on him. That wasn't on him. That was a slip up. I mean, with so much stuff going on, and otherwise he would have did the weight. He would have made it if it wasn't up to me. So don't put no narrative out there like that. If you're gonna blame somebody, blame me because it wasn't him. You understand what I'm saying?
I love it. One of my favorite quotes comes from Bruce Lee. Be like water. You got to be able to adapt and adjust. You know what I mean? Whether it's the guy that's not here or you being here, make it happen. Yeah. So good job.
That's a good move on Coach T. He's for taking that heat. That's a good coach move. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you for that.
If anybody in this house, in this venue, likes accountability, please clap it up real quick. Just clap it up. We need
We see
more
some
like
of y'all
it.
don't like
We need more like
accountability.
you, Coach. Accountability.
Thank you for the question, by the way.
Awesome question. Awesome question. Did you know that guy? Did you? Oh, cool. Now you got a new friend or a fan. Any other questions right here before I start doing more of my thing? It's back on me? Okay. Let me get up here on stage where I belong. You guys having a good time? Oh, Tyson Law Firm out here. Tyson, what's up? We got the sponsors. You want to say anything to the guys? Got a question? Oh, let me get the mic. Let me get you the mic.
No doubt. Appreciate it. Hey, no questions, but just looking forward to the matches. You guys always bring it. It's always a great time out here, and just waiting to see what you got and who winds up victorious tomorrow night. It's gonna be a blast.
We know it's going to be Dallas.
Always.
Fort Worth.
Wait, Willis or Fort Worth? Because that can kind of be a determining factor too, right?
It can't be a factor, man. I mean, we are headquartered in Oak Cliff, Texas, right off. But I do handle cases in Tarrant too. So I got love for Tarrant County. I got love for D-Town, obviously. But hey, it is what it is, man. May the best man win, or woman. Y'all know.
On this ticket, maybe there's a surprise on the way that you know about that sponsors have exclusive access to with information. Okay.
For you young guys, all you guys up here, between the experience of myself as a coach, former fighter, and then Ocho being the UFC situation for years, man, you guys, this is a hell of an idea for you to come up and do the press conference thing, because this is stuff that you have to look forward to later on in your life. But like you said, your career starts now. So however you treat yourself now is how you're going to treat yourself later. So even though the title amateur is on you, you're still a professional, and think like that. So your amateur career is just as important as your pro career. So the way you train inside the cage, outside the cage, how you treat yourself inside the cage, outside the cage, is how is going to determine how your career goes. And I've been coaching now for almost 25 years. So as you know, I've seen it. I've had 4 people in UFC that I put in there, and a lot of y'all know the guys that I've had, and I got one that's just about to get signed now. So as you can imagine, I've seen them when I had them when they were amateurs, and then pros and all that stuff. So if you really want to do this, man, make sure this is something that you stay focused on about doing it, and make sure that you put in the work to do so.
Yeah, take this thing seriously. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's how we get good at things, right? You make mistakes and then you adjust. Make the mistakes now while you're an amateur, because when you go pro, those mistakes will stick with you the rest of your career. So I want to do a little improv thing. So I want to have us hand the mics down the row, and each fighter introduce yourself to the camera, to the crowd, people watching on ochotv.net, and say a little bit something about yourself. We'll go blue corner, red corner, blue corner, red corner, just like we walk out. So we'll pass it on down. Your prediction, that's a good one. Good job. Timbo Slice with the question there.
What's going on? My name is Roman Vasquez, spelled V-A-Z-Q-U-E-Z, 2 V's. I had to elaborate on that one. Started this MMA journey a year ago, and it's accumulated to this. You know, it's my MMA debut. Main event on the debut was pretty exciting. How do I think this fight's going to go? I'm putting this dude to sleep. How? I don't know yet. It's either knockout or submission. I'll decide when I get in there, but I don't see this going the distance. We'll see. In Spanish, what's up, mi familia y mis amigos allá en México? Esto es para ustedes. Vamos a hacer una gran pelea. Y apenas estamos empezando. So, están viendo cómo empieza una leyenda. Gracias a todos.
My name is LeBret Watkins. How I think the fight's finna finish. I think I'm just gonna put a pace on him, and I want to see where he quits. Basically, well, really, I want the fight to end. I want the fight to go all the way to the end. I just want to get tired, you know. I want to see him get tired, and I want to see if he could crumble, or if he does crumble. But I don't want the fight to end. I want to keep on going and see him crumble. Yeah.
My name is Muhammad Abunada. 1-0 Muay Thai. It's even my second Muay Thai fight. Originally from Gaza, Palestine. So this fight, you know, it's not just fight for myself. I'm fighting for more than that. Basically, I just want to, you know, thank old Fortis. You know, all these guys are dogs, you know. So you guys better be scared, man. We got some dogs over here at Fortis. That's all we do over there. We do hard work. So basically, I think I'm going to do a flying knee knockout. We'll do second round flying knee. So, yeah, it's not going the distance here. That's for sure.
What's up, y'all? My name is Marcus Ramos, and honestly, I want this fight to go the distance because I want to see how my opponent is. Honestly, he's a tough kid. I've seen his recent fight. He's a really tough kid, and that's kind of what I want for a fight. I want to see him go to distance, and I want to put a pace on him. Honestly, I want to break him down, and I don't want him to quit on stool, but we'll see. He's a tough kid, so anything can happen.
My name's John Gonzalez. I train out of Fortis MMA. I've been training at Fortis for about 6.5 years now, and this is my third fight under the FFL. Last fight, I took it on 1 day notice, so I'm just hoping for to get back and get a W for that. And how I think the fight's gonna go, I think probably submission. That's what I'm looking for. Rear naked choke. That's what I'm looking for.
Hola, mi nombre es Jonathan y no sé hablar inglés, pero voy a decir en español. Pues estoy aquí para ver si pues empiezo una carrera. Soy de México y pues estoy un poco nervioso porque me gustaría saber hablar inglés para poder entender, ¿verdad? Pero pues primero que nada quiero enfocarme en esto y ya después aprendo el inglés, cómo no. Y pues nada, gracias por los que están viendo esta transmisión o algo.
My name is Mutasim Al-Qaisi. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I'm originally from Palestine and Jordan. Those are my roots. If you guys know about our country, we're fighters, you know. We're born with that mindset, you know. And yeah, man, I'm just really grateful to be here in Dallas training at Fortis MMA. People don't really understand the amount of greatness that we're surrounded by. I mean, I've been around really talented fighters. I've gotten rounds, I've gotten training camps in with the names Ocho. I helped him with his training camp, so you know, I feel like I'm really experienced enough to come inside this cage already. I feel like I'm just made to be here, you know. I'm a violent motherfucker, 100%. I swear, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't give a fuck if I get hit. I keep coming forward, you know. I just keep coming forward. That's all I do. That's my style, and I can move. I can do all that technical shit, but I'm violent. I don't care if I get hit, and I'll keep coming forward. So yeah. And how I imagine the fight ending is, I really don't care. It can be a submission, a knockout. I have a lot of tools, you know, high kicks, hooks, uppercuts, takedowns. I do all that shit. I wrestled in high school, so. You know, he's not going to be able to take me down. 100% not going to be able to take me down. So we can stand all day, we can wrestle, we can go to the ground, we can do anything. I'm comfortable everywhere. I train at Fortis MMA, and that's what they train me to do, is to be comfortable in every position. So, yes.
What's up? My name is Jared Davis. This is my MMA debut. I've been training this my whole life. Sadly, my opponent is not here. I hope he's watching because I plan on finishing him in any round. I do not care. I'm a grappler, I'm a striker, I'm a wrestler. He needs to bring it 110%. I'm bringing it 110%. All of it. So.
Yeah, my name's Armando Torres. Follow me on Instagram, 13ATL. I train out of Fortis. I was gonna say Fortis, Texas, but Fortis MMA. I believe the fight will end with a nasty right hook or an uppercut from hell. But I won't be coming in from. I won't be coming in from in the start of the fight like a bat out of hell. I'm gonna take my time, mess with his head, with his mind, thinking that I'm tired or I'm down. I don't want it to end because I want to break this man down mentally, physically. I've been imagining this fight, my first MMA amateur fight, to be a really bloody one because I want to put my name out there so people can see me. I want to be an entertainer, not just a fighter. Entertain all of y'all. You know, anything to get me out of construction, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, my name is Francisco. Not very comfortable speaking in public, but the way I think the fight's gonna end, I think we're just gonna have a war. It's just gonna be a fun fight to watch. It's good for everybody.
I'm Tam Badman Huynh. I was brought here to fight Muay Thai tonight, or tomorrow night actually. So just be ready for that, man. Just be ready for that. All 8 limbs.
Thank you. That was awesome. It was really great to meet everybody. Now, when I say that it was really great to meet everybody, I mean that like from a distance, because Fort Worth was over here talking about torture. They just didn't say that word. They would say, I want to torture my opponents, but they said I want to take a pace. Is that correct? You say you want a pace fight?
Put a pace on him. Yeah, I'm trying to put a pace on this man. Like, I'm really trying to break some records, like in the future, but I want to put a pace on him. Like,
okay. So, yeah, just for all the people that's watching, or even myself that don't understand pace, that means you want to torture your opponent?
Yeah, man, something like that.
Okay, thank you so much. You got to make it simple for people like me. So with that being said, you two guys were talking about pace, and then this man right here, I'm coming, he said something about violence, so I can just imagine what that's going to accumulate.
You know, the guy he's fighting isn't here, but I'll speak for him, Devontae. That dude is an absolute monster. I hate to say it, bro, but you're not winning that fight. That dude is a fucking dog. He is a fucking dog. Good luck, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Why do you think? Never mind. What are you 125? You talking for? It's a little dude, but we get into
age little, bro. But when you get in the cage with Devontae, you're gonna understand. Listen, bro. All the respect to you, but Devontae's gonna whip your ass.
He would have showed up.
Wow, looks like we have a little coaching going on, real life situations. Let me go back to the crowd. You know, it's my job to kind of get things going, but I didn't know it was going to go that direction where Ocho had to step in. What do you have to say, sir? You had a question for somebody?
Yeah, quick question from Mohammed Abunada. So I don't know if is your opponent here? He's not here? Okay. I know you're taking this fight on like short notice, 2 week. You only had a 2-week fight camp. How ready do you think you are for this fight? How much do you know about your opponent?
I've seen some clips from my opponent. He's making his debut in Muay Thai, and honestly, good luck to him. But it's not going to work out for him. I'm ready for this. You know, I went to Umrah 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys know. It's a pilgrimage in our deen, in our religion, and that opened up my eyes, honestly. And I came back stronger, man. And honestly, I'm ready for anything. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow what happens.
And I know you spoke about the people in Gaza. What does this fight mean to you, and how you're gonna deal with this?
I said it before. I'm not just fighting for myself. Fighting for the people of Gaza. You know, this fight is nothing compared to what they're going through. They're going through straight hell. Yeah. So prayers to them. Honestly, my family member is still there every day. So this fight is nothing compared to what they're doing. But I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna represent my flag. And then that's what's gonna happen.
I love it. Muhammad, I actually have a question for you because, again, I met a few of you guys right before we got started with the live broadcast. Let me just sit next to old Saint Nick here. Let's talk about your discipline, because I know fighters have a lot of discipline, but even psychologically in your everyday life, when he sat down, if you notice, there are different things on the table that represent things in life, right? Whether it's religion, whether it's the spirits that you partake in when you go to the clubs and the parties. When you sat down, I saw it, your awareness level, you know what I mean? But maybe share with the people like how disciplined you are. Where does it extend beyond the cage?
Yes, sir. It's every day, every minute in my life. You know, I don't represent this. I don't drink. You know, I'm super disciplined. I'm like Khabib. I only drink. I don't drink. I mean, I sleep, I train, and that's all I do. I eat. That's all I do. So, Don't do nothing. I don't go out. I don't do nothing else. So that's it.
I think it's awesome though that you represent that, because that shows how broad and how diverse the FFL is in regards to all the different type of fighters that are involved. There's no, I guess you could call it like hypocrisy going on. You accept all fighters, coach?
It's like the UN. Just like at the gym, all people of all different walks of life come together. That's one place where you see felons and judges and doctors and lawyers and all the above just training together to be better, to get better. So all religions, all races, we don't see that. We see growth. Whoever we are, we come together, and mixed martial arts to me is a family. It's who I am, and everybody else that's totally different from me. It's the one thing that we have so much in common. So it's where I could be sitting here drinking a bottle of Sheila tequila Sheila.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, and he's talking about being sober, and who knows how far that discipline goes. It's something where I put the bottle down, but then Sheila calls me, and then
you pick it back up.
And yeah, I'm all about balance, and that's what the FFL is all about in this sport. It's balance.
And while we're on this like more sentimental mood, I want to go ahead and can you pass the mic to Coach Derwin real quick? This type of sport is about family, right? And then I saw on the news recently that you experienced something with a brand new fighter to one of your gyms. Can you speak on that, man, about, I guess, the impact of the fight game to the community and all how it connects?
Yeah, when I started coaching 20 years ago, I didn't want to do it. I started coaching by default. But when I started coaching is when I found my calling, which is to the community. I'm a martial artist, man, and that's cool, but I'm about the people. My life is different than a lot of other coaches because I'm in the schools, I'm in the trenches, I'm in the neighborhoods, I'm all over the place working with the young people. Unfortunately, one of the young guys that I just met got killed the other night. I had just met him a couple of weeks ago through a outreach program, and I went to go talk to him and try to help him out. And then yesterday I was supposed to go meet with him again, and then I got a text message from his teacher when I was out to be on my way, said that he got murdered that night, and that comes with it. My thing is, as a coach, I can teach anybody how to fight. That's easy for me. I mean, I'm good at it, probably one of the best ones around here doing it, but that don't mean nothing to me if I can't teach you how to be a good human being, and I can't teach you how to be a good spiritual man. That's why I appreciate him, trying to keep these young fellas in line with their words and their tone, because your character and who you are as a man is super succeeds the fight game. You're not going to be able to fight forever, but your legacy is your character, and that's what I teach these guys, to be a good human being, to be pure at heart. You're not going to be perfect. So coaching has opened up me doing all kind of things in the communities and the schools and all that other stuff. So that's why the reason why I'm still coaching is because I see a lot of myself in these young people, and I just want to help them receive better situations for their lives. You could be a world champion in the process of me coaching you, but that's not my goal. My goal is to make you a spiritual world champion. And if I can do that, then I won. If I can't help you become a better man, then I lost.
Gotcha. And shout out to the Lamb 4 Foundation, where you're always contributing to the youth as well, right, in the community?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Lamb 4 Youth Foundation is a nonprofit organization, and you can go to lamb4.net and contribute to that if you want. I mean, that's where I'm at with it, man. There's a lot of guys that don't fight for me right now, and they're still close to me. They give me those calls saying, "Hey, thank you for helping me out in my life," and stuff like that. That's when I know that I won. That's when I won.
Gotcha. All right. So I want to bring it back to the fighters real quick. Can you let the people know your name again one more time?
Jared Davis.
Do you guys, I'm from Texas, don't get me wrong, but do you hear the strong accent on Jared Davis right here? Can you say something else for us? Just say your ABCs to about D.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yes, sir. So when I came in here earlier, like me, I'm somebody I like to do a lot of observation. I'm watching people continuously. I call myself a self-proclaimed behavioralist, right? And so when I was watching my guy here, Mr. Davis, he had the boots on, right? You got boots on? I got some boots on today too, because I felt like I'll be able to connect with the people that showed up today. So thank you for that. But when he was talking, man, I was like, hey, he sound like he about to round up some bulls or something. Like he about to like, get over here, boy. Like some type of stuff like that, man. Do you do anything with bull riding or?
I do a lot of construction. I've worked on ranches a little bit, so I love being outside. I love working with my hands.
So again, for your opponent, what type of can are you going to open up on your opponent?
Can of whoop ass is what I'm going to do.
I knew he would know that. I watched too much SmackDown growing up. I knew he had some Stone Cold inside of him, so I really appreciate you for that, man. Love the accent. Love it. We got questions?
Yo, Vicky, let me get them punch-up gloves here on the stage. Bring me a pair of them.
Oh, yeah. Merch. Okay, so yes. Let me go down here to my man, the Triple D. He made sure he brought that up, the Triple D. I actually went to college growing up, at Texas Southern University. A lot of people that came from the Triple D, they used to jump people at college. I thought we were there for higher education, but they were there for higher ass whooping. How did you make it out of the Triple D, man? How are you here today to fight people professionally?
So I met my brother Pong Janjura back in high school. He kept me out of drugs, out of a lot of trouble. We made trouble too, but I moved to LA. That's what happened. I moved away for a whole year, but I realized LA had more trouble over there. So I moved back here, got my shit together, had some kids. Now I'm trying to take care of my life, take care of everybody. And big shout out to my coach, Pong Janjura, man. Thank you so much. His gym is Janjura Muay Thai. And thank you for everything, brother. My name is Tam Badman Huynh. Come from Garland, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Oh yeah, I took the fight on a day's notice, but I'm with it, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I love that story, man. Basically, you learned that trouble comes from within. Doesn't matter where you move to, right? That's what you're saying? It wasn't about the Triple D. It wasn't about the LA. It's just the people. It's just you. Okay. So let's see. Let me make sure I scan the crowd. Scan the crowd. Any questions? Back to me then. All right. So Spanish. Oh, okay. Let me come over there to you. I was about to hit you with one too. They got lucky.
Quick question from my boy Motosin on the right side. How was your mentality coming into this fight, and how good do you think your camp went?
My mentality, man, I'm really not that nervous. I'm really confident in my abilities just because of the people that I'm surrounded by at Fortis. Like I said, it's surrounded by greatness, literally. I've had training camps with Jeff Neal, Steven Peterson, right here. Abdul Karim al-Salwadi, you guys know him. He's a very, very good fighter. What was the other question you asked?
How was your fight camp?
My fight camp? My fight camp's going really good. Yeah, it was really good. I had we did a lot of, tough things in the gym just to make my abilities better. I got my teammates surrounding me just to, keep me uplifted and make sure I'm sharp always, And I always have respect for my opponent, always, because they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. You know what I mean? We're fighters. We come here to fight, but we all have one job, and that's just to win. But, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Ocho, I see you got some gloves on, man. Once again, this is the Rivalry 2 Seasons Beatings. And so that's kind of like on the theme of the holidays. What do we got going on with Punch Up? Why are you wearing those gloves?
We got Punch Up gloves. If you want to check them out, punchup.com. They're sponsoring the Rivalry startup here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And we're all coming together for the Rivalry. So Punch Up. If you want some good quality gloves, you'll see them in action tomorrow night.
I saw him at the Rivalry 1. It was amazing. Lots of knockouts.
Yeah, it was a great card for these young cats coming up. It shows how much talent we have in the DFW. And that's what the Rivalry is all about, is giving these guys opportunities to grow and compete and, raise their level.
I heard some of these guys say that they have a family Well, it is the holiday season, so let's see how much of a great father. You know, I know it's not based off of finances, but anybody want to talk about the holiday season and their kids, and is there any pressure on you? Let's go to Triple D. Triple D said he got some kids. Let's see what you say about your family, man.
Man, they're all at home waiting for me right now. But I got to do good tomorrow, come home, show the win, and keep it moving, man. Keep inspiring them, make sure that they don't quit in what they want to do in life. That's it, man. Simple. I hope all these guys become good fathers one day, or they're not, or they are, you know?
Anybody else have anything they want to say about maybe Christmas and their family, or, you know, some gifts or whatever?
Family, right? So, my brother got married today, right? I didn't go. Hey, congratulations to him, though. Much love. This that shows you how much I care for this sport. You know, family is important, right? But sometimes you gotta put yourself first and see if you can make it out out in life, and break generational curses with whatever you can, with whatever I have. And yeah, I mean, I may have not went to his wedding today, but let's see, I'll make it up for him, you know. But yeah, I love family. I do have a daughter. This first win is gonna be for my daughter. And if I lose, this is gonna be my first L for my daughter. But hey, this is how life goes.
Hey, these guys make mad sacrifices. How many holidays you got to miss? How many birthdays you got to miss? That's a new one for me, missing his brother's wedding for weigh-ins. And yeah, they don't see all the sacrifices, but that's what it takes to be successful in life. If you got to make sacrifices that you don't even think that you can, but you're placed with the ultimatum. Either you, if you just find out something, okay, that's gonna hurt, man. That's gonna hurt. I can't go to your thing. But family will always be family, and he'll support you regardless. Yeah, I mean, a little caught up on that, man. This is Christmas season, so
it's okay. You gonna cry in the car?
You better give him a win. You better give your brother a win. Make it all worth it, right? Because this is Dallas versus Fort Worth, and Dallas is going to come out on top because we took the L's in life so that we can be successful here.
Nice.
No, sir.
While we're still on the topic of the holiday season, I'm back here in the background. If you want to catch me there, Austin, I'm here with one of the exclusive ring card girls, maybe. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out today. Ma'am, you have the Santa hat on. How do you feel about the holiday season?
I'm ecstatic for the holiday season.
Did you think anybody was going to talk to you today while this was going on?
No.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, you got to break some of these barriers, guys. We got to break some of these barriers. Let me go to, I'm going to just make some pressure happen here. I'm going to Austin, the guy behind the camera work. Austin, what are you expecting to see from these fighters? Dallas dominated Fort Worth last time. Do you feel any type of way towards either side, Dallas or Fort Worth?
Be quiet.
I hope the fights are fantastic, and I hope everybody wins.
Okay. A little political.
We all winning over here, honestly.
Thank you.
DFW wins with this competition. The rivalry brings us together.
Okay, so Fort Worth, you had one victory in the rivalry.
I think they had two, but
it was two,
three. Maybe one of them was from McKinney. So,
okay, well the people that did the counting for me, it was one person. But anyway, you had a low amount of wins compared to Dallas. Is there anybody up here that feels some type of way about that?
Yeah. That's not finna happen like today, tomorrow. That's not finna happen tomorrow. Rivalry 3, Rivalry 4, and Rivalry 5. That's just how I'm feeling.
Someone's getting bold. Coach might need to step back up.
Yeah, but much respect to the fighters. They put in a lot of work. But man, it's Funky Town. Like,
hey. Yeah, you're gonna be walking funky. I ain't talking about you specifically. Like, all y'all gonna be walking funky. I'm not, I got to shut my mouth. Like, I don't want to scare y'all off. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
See, they humble over there.
I see that. I see that. And what I've noticed over here is Dallas is
You said what?
using their mouths.
I did.
Who beat you? You
I
beat,
won.
You beat you.
Oh, I thought I was.
You want me to play the whole tape?
Hold on, man. I didn't say all that. I won though. Yeah. In my mind, I won. It's all good. Hey, we good over here. We just this how we do. We just keep quiet and stay humble and let them do all the talking. That's how we do. They crunk over there. We're gonna be quiet.
Somebody's talking.
No. Oh, him? That's all right.
No,
gotta
you're
speak for
talking
somebody.
right now.
You want another battle tonight?
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go right now.
I'll see you at Hangout. Don't talk now. You don't want.
Shout out to the Hangout. We're gonna have our after party at the Hangout right down the road. Hangout Bar and Drinks. We're gonna watch the UFC fights. It's gonna be a great night of fights. Yeah, we should get done in time to watch the co-main and the main event over there. Use your ticket stub from the Rivalry, and then you'll get in with no cover. So had to plug them, you know.
But no, for real, thank you to everybody up here that stepped up to fight because we had like I think 4 fights that came out right.
Man, every day somebody.
But you guys, and it was funny is a lot of the guys that up here are from both our gyms. So thank you to all you guys that stuck by it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for you all.
Yeah, the promoter. We don't have a show without the fighters, and the fighters don't have a gig without you fans. So, give yourselves a round of applause, fans. Like, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you guys, like, for supporting not only the FFL, just Texas MMA and MMA in general. That's how we have a job. That's how we have a platform to, speak our mission, whether it be religious or helping the kids. I'm working on a non-profit foundation, Housing Homeless Heroes. My calling is to work with the veterans and help get them, whether they're housed or whatnot. I've always resonated with the veterans, so check out Housing Homeless Heroes at hhhfound.com. We're working to get veterans off the streets and prevent those that fought for our country from ever ending up in that position in the first place. So check us out, hhhfound.com, and I think you'll like what we're doing in the near future. So let's move this table and let's face off Dallas versus Fort Worth. And if your opponent isn't here, you just stand there with your hands up like you already won. But we'll see you tomorrow. So y'all get stage right, stage left, and we'll restage this real quick for y'all. Careful, don't drop none of the Jesus pieces, otherwise he'll be mad at me. Timbo Slice, you got me?
Westy on Productions.
All right. Welcome to the face-off of the Rivalry 2 seasons beating. Somebody's getting a beating. Make sure you tune in live on ochotv.net. Austin, can we get this camera situation measured up? DJ. center up on this backdrop for me. Welcome to the Rivalry 2 face-offs. We're staging right now. We're going to have our face-offs. We will be live on ochotv.net. Pay-per-view, $8. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Right on the dot, 6 p.m. we go live. All right. First fight, we have Tam Yoon versus Francisco Cabanas. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Let's get into this. Give us some good energy. Let's go. Give them a round of applause.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Good job, fighters. All right, next up, we got Jared Davis versus Joshua Jones. Good job, fighter. Next matchup of the evening, we have Jonathan Arias versus Armando Torres. Let's go. Give him a round of applause. Let's go. All right, go ahead and take your shirts off. Act like you're a professional. Let's go. Or you can wear whatever you want.
In Monterrey.
Good job, fighters. Make sure you check out lamb4.net. We're going to have the Kwame Cam. He'll be doing interviews with the winners of each and every fight. So you're definitely going to want to tune in there. And some behind the scenes of Rivalry 2 Seasons meetings. Next fight, we have Hunter Fink and Mutassim Kisi. Next up, we have Marcus Ramos and Tyler Murray.
I don't know where he's at, but it's all good.
He'll show up tomorrow, right? So who's winning today? All right, you're up right now. Good job. Next up, we have Deontay Howard and Jonathan Gonzalez.
Look it!
We're going like tit for tat here. Y'all have one no-show. We have one no-show. Good job. All right, next up, in our feature bout of the evening, we have Jose Canizales and Muhammad Abunada.
round knockout. Second round KO, baby.
Co-main event, we have LeBret Watkins and Devontae Anderson.
Westy, is that you, yeah?
All right, now we got our main event, Tyler Anderson and Roman Vasquez. We legit went tit for tat on that last one. 1-1, 1-1.
Where's he at?
I want to give a shout out to Lamb 4. I want to give a shout out to all the fighters that weighed in this morning, made weight, and then especially the ones that showed up to the press conference. That's how you sell a fight. Come out, show people who you are so they actually give a damn about your fight. Otherwise, why do you care to watch a fight? You just want to see somebody get hurt. But if you actually know the fighters, then you support them, not only in their fight, but in life. So that's what we're here for, is to give these guys a voice, give them a platform to not only perform, but to raise their whole level in life. Once again, we'll be live on ochotv.net, lamb4.net, and enjoy the rest of the networker. Thanks for tuning in. How about let's face off real quick? Dallas versus Fort Worth. Hey y'all, if you're here for the networker, feel free. Get your face-offs right here before we restage the stage for tomorrow. Jump in the cage, feel it out, check it out, see where you want to put your logo. I'll see you in a minute. Fighters, you will report tomorrow at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. We also have barbecue in the back. Make sure you go to the bar. Check out Sheila Tequila. Goes by Tequila Sheila. It's the best tequila in the business right now. And the official tequila sponsor of the FFL. Fighters, I need you to report to the merch table. We need to divvy up on tickets. If you sold tickets, we need to divvy up. Austin, go ahead and cut that stream. That was a cut. Stick around, hit up the bar, get you some Sheila Tequila.